So who remembers what happened last time we played?
We won and then leveled
Uh,
We won
again.
Puka,
D&D. Don't
Puka
ask
performed a
Oh.
questions.
miracle and got us and sealed off how all the demons were coming through.
Somehow.
Yeah, I don't think we had made it back to the Tiefling town
You had
area
not.
yet.
Yeah, not yet. But I have my great axe, and it's new and shiny, and I love it.
And we're all together again. That's the important
That's
part.
a really important.
Together.
Even Iskra, who doesn't really do anything.
That's right.
I mean, no, you can say that all you want, but I did
And I
shoot
will.
that one guy
Thank
with
you.
my bow. I shot him in his face, and I killed him.
You did. That was
I
actually
am a
really
terrible
great. You like
shot for
walked
that
down the
one
stairs,
time.
out onto the porch, and just shot that dude in the face.
Yes.
I mean, also, like, Bosch can randomly heal people. That's new information there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Kind
didn't
of
see.
a little odd, considering the times when people have been mad at me for not having any healing spells left, and you could do them every time.
I didn't heal nobody. I gave Alazira a potion.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's like juice.
Yeah,
Drink.
like special. It was Alazira's special juice, the other kind.
Mm-hmm. First kind's orange.
I like the grape ones.
I hate 'em. Nope.
Orange, apple, grape, healing.
Healing. Look at my stupid cat pen.
Yeah. I love it so much.
And I think
Supposed to be
I think the main problem now is we got to get back to those tiefling places, but all the manticores are sort of still circling around.
And
What
collect
if
our reward.
we could just like find a shop that sells manticore costumes, right? And then we just go in disguise.
Are we gonna do Manticore Man?
I mean,
I get to be the head.
times 5. Oh,
Dibs.
you want it to be all one costume.
Well, they liked Puka
Well, yeah,
before.
togetherness. I mean, the manticores are big. We have to we have to fill out the whole costume.
I
What are we
suppose.
supposed to? What was our directive to do with the Manticore this time?
Not get et.
That's it.
Did we need to get rid of them? Was there what else? Or do we just need to get back into town?
Get that one.
We
Yeah,
just
just
need
get
to
back
get
to
back into
town.
town.
Show off my new great axe because it's real rad, and then go about our merry way once we get paid.
Well, if that's the case, they seem to like Puka. I say we send out Puka ahead. Puka run real fast, Puka. And then we run the other way towards town. And then magic, Puka come back to town.
We definitely have a hustle that's called that.
So that's how magic
I think
works.
that I'm a real big fan of either of these plans so far. So,
Can't magic run fast? You can't magic disappear and appear in another place?
when
I
you
don't think
got magic,
her type of magic does that.
thought you came from a place where no
Hmm.
magic
I
bad.
have seen many people do many dangerous things.
We all know, Puka, that your type of magic is more accepted than the bad kind of magic. We all know that. That's widely known. But I have never seen a cleric do any sort of blip blip
What's
Blip,
blip?
blip blip.
Okay, well, in that case, my idea won't work, but I still think Puka as bait, solid plan.
No, we need Puka. Puka does mighty fine work.
I'm not
Occasionally.
saying Puka die, I'm saying Puka bait.
Well, then how do you propose Puka not die if Puka is bait?
We'll never know.
Until we try.
I believe that the
Have
best
a little
course of
faith.
action for us to do would just be simply to go in the middle of the night, and then we just hide away and make our way back.
Oh, yeah. Now that the shadows are gone, I guess it's way easier.
Probably smart.
What time is it now, John?
Daytime.
Nighttime, daytime.
Love it.
Then I sit down in the place that we're currently hiding in and put my feet up. And now I'm waiting.
Until
Gosh,
other
you don't have to
time.
say that out loud.
Yeah, I do. I'm narrating.
Who are you narrating to?
Don't break the fourth wall.
I'm narrating here.
He gets mad.
First out of Zira and her weird podcast that she does where she's killing things.
It's
No,
not
you-
weird. My fans love it.
It's true.
It's also not a podcast. I'm pretty sure it's a type of stream.
It is.
Stream of consciousness.
You know.
Stream of battleness. Stream of ferocity. Stream of badassness.
Hmm.
I'll work on it.
Workshop it.
Went down into the ruins in the morning. So you slept overnight. Went down into the ruins in the morning. Like found them
Right.
center of the city. So that would have taken
It'd be
you
like
about-
afternoon now.
Yeah. My instinct was like 1 p.m.
Sure.
That's lunch.
That's lunch, everybody.
Cool, John. Roll a
Make everything
d6.
safe.
Oh God.
Head over to the lunch line. Get through it as fast as you can.
All
Right.
right.
Roll a
It
d20.
Uh-oh.
Using the cheese D20. 14.
We're gonna eat something stupid, aren't we? Yep.
So Bosch pulls out a fishing rod. Like no one's paying attention, like you're talking. I mean, it's one of those like little ones, like those little pocket fisherman things, you know? You ever see those little things? And he's like, And he starts reeling it up and plucks a fish out of the air.
Out of the earth?
It's out of the air.
Oh, out of the air.
I think it's a carp.
You
Wiggle
went dirt fishing.
He says
it. Throw it over to Alazira. Yeah. Fish.
We're supposed to think of a fish that comes out of frame. Like,
Hey, oh,
where exactly did that fish came from?
Well, it came from the fishing rod, obviously.
Is it big enough for dinner?
Now, see, what exactly about your bag lets that happen? Because that seems pretty magical. Seems pretty dangerous. To be honest.
Are you scared of fish?
yeah, I'm magical and dangerous. You don't seem to be scared of me.
Yeah. Is this a short person thing?
I'm going to be honest,
Must be.
Elizabeth. I'm a little afraid of you.
You ain't gotta, but yeah, be afraid. I'm real mean and
Stuff.
scary. Yeah,
I have seen you rip people in half. I am a little afraid of you.
Those people, to be fair though, those people deserved it.
But we
yeah.
did. I am not disagreeing. I shot a man in the face. One time.
One time. Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but Bosch and I cleaned up quite a few people in that time.
Teamwork,
Still,
right?
impressive shot.
Bosh, you should probably talk about the bag a little bit, though.
What bag?
That one.
The one that we were. I'm so confused.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna get some rest before we go gallivanting into
I'm gonna
the...
cook a fish.
You can eat that fish. I got my own rations.
Okay. I'm still cooking a fish.
I'll get the fire started.
Yay.
Are you
Yep.
downstairs in
Gosh.
the ruins?
Yeah, because I think we had
Safest place to
taken
start.
shelter in like a. Oh, we were by the pool still because the pool was like full of holiness.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a holy fish?
I guess, yeah, that's where he got the fish from. He passed it into the holy lake.
Does this make this a holy carp?
It could be. Sure, why not?
I'd be careful about whatever fire you create.
I think it might be a holy mackerel.
Oh damn it! There it was.
It may be Swiss.
Jesus. I was like, if you just flip some letters, then it's holy crap. But that makes way more sense.
Well, let's see how it tastes first.
Hopefully, like mackerel.
Yeah, Bosch doesn't actually have a bag. he is kind of pulling these weird things out of his pocket, like
Oh,
like
it's his pocket.
like
Okay.
pants pocket, and he's just sort of like here,
Magic pants.
So is this a
Last
short rest? Is that what's
really
happening?
good after almost dying.
Yeah, let's do a short
Rum.
rest.
Sure.
I'm into it.
Didn't we sort of
think
heal
Well,
up?
we did a long. I
Or
am
medium
fully-
rest.
Yeah, we did an unsafe long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah,
It wasn't
because
in
I'm
the
not.
recap, so how would I know?
We only
I just
vaguely remember.
know I'm 2 hit points less than my max, so I didn't heal all the way. That's all I know.
So did you camp out next to the moon pool?
Yeah.
Think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It
I think
was-
that's what, because we were there because we at first we were going to leave, and then you were like, no, it's like it's full of holiness now, and we were like, okay, we'll stay here.
Well, I remember you there. I don't remember though if it was like you wake up the next morning or if it was, as you peek out and get ready to leave the moon pool, you see
I think that's what.
the
Yeah, it
light
was
coming
that.
through the clouds.
When we saw, I think we looked out and we saw the manticores and went, oh, we should stay here for a while.
Where it's safe.
So
Uh,
we'll take some sort of rest of some sort.
Yeah, I didn't take very good notes last
Medium
time. so
rest.
sorry.
Sure.
Like an hour. You can spend hit dice to get spell slots back if you need to.
I ended my notes with we finally get out of the portal pool. And then some other stuff. Closed it. What the fuck?
That stands
That
out.
makes sense.
I put all those videos up and didn't watch the last one. Maybe I should have done that. At least the
Hey,
last
same
like,
though.
half hour or so.
Luckily, John,
Any of us could have.
you could do anything, and we'd believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have anybody like keeping our lore, and that's like their job. So we're good.
Yes, we
We
do.
make it
It's
up.
called YouTube.
So nightfall happens.
Well, I'm
Maybe.
gonna say you haven't had a long rest.
All right.
But you are. I think that was one of the big reasons why you weren't gonna try to fight a manticore or something. Was
Well, that and there was a
you
lot of
didn't
them.
have any spells left.
Yeah, Puka didn't have any
Oh.
spells, and we didn't have any and there were like a lot of them, and we went,
Well, they're all spread out.
Right now on my character sheet, I'm showing that I have my spells back, which leads me to believe we took a long rest at the end of last session.
All right,
Yeah.
done.
So unsafe long.
Unsafe long rest.
They don't do that until we actually do it. I'm pretty religious.
why don't we say that we wake up from that unsafe long rest and it's nighttime? That way we're not sitting around doing nothing.
Unless
Yeah,
you want
if,
to fuck around with us while we're on watch.
If you're waiting for nighttime, then you wake up. Sun's just barely aglow on the horizon.
Well, all right. Who's ready to go get attacked by manticores?
Who's ready to not?
That's exactly the kind of thing that we're trying not to do, Bosch.
Well, right. I know, but I've
Trying to
met
get
us,
done.
and with our luck, we're definitely going to get attacked by manticores.
When you say you met us, you mean you know yourself enough?
No, I've met each and every one of you now by this point.
Oh. Sorry. That was funny.
I mean, Puka got grabbed by manticores, and we were nowhere near this city. And then Iskra got grabbed by something, and we don't even understand what happened there.
It was
We go back.
shadows.
Sure,
What
Shadow.
you're saying is
It definitely wasn't
AI.
Sebastian leaving you to die. We've established that.
Are you saying it's some sort of Deus Machina situation?
I don't really speak Latin, but okay.
Mm.
Don't hate me because I'm magic gorgeous.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'd like to. Can I now change my vote and vote for Iskra's plan?
Thank you. It's a passable plan.
All right, Puka, go distract them.
Every day is a new day, and every day is a day I choose not to be fate. But thank you for the option, Bosch.
Well, no one ever chooses to be bait. It's something that's thrust upon them like greatness or herpes.
Oh God. Just real uncomfortable now.
Right?
Nah, see,
Never-
I've heard some folk that like call themselves bug chasers. They're
Is
like,
this a herpes reference? Because
I
now it's
call
going to
them
get weird.
mm-hmm,
the bug perverts.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are those the people that dress up as bugs and then they canoodle?
I wish that were the case.
Oh, so you like that?
I just more like having a clean mind, unmolested by dark thoughts, which is ironic considering I carry this book with me.
Well,
That dirty
far be
damn
it,
book.
far be it from us to come between you and your page lover.
My
Not to
page
come
lover.
between you at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, let's get moving. We can sit here talking about Sebastian's book lover forever, but we should really try to avoid those manticores.
In his boring, clean mind or whatever the fuck.
Well, and that festival down in Soltharum ain't gonna wait for itself.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You head up the stairs um, out of these ruins to take a quick peek around, see what's happening in the ruined city. Um, and yeah, the sun's pretty much out of the sky. Um, and you don't see manticores faffing around in the sky either.
How dark is it?
There is a moon in the sky giving a little bit of a glow. So if there were something flying around up there, you'd be able to see.
All right. Well, I look. I think I look at. I like to think that I look at Alazira, and then we both look at Sebastian. Like,
I would say it's time for us to move out. And Sebastian will take his gun and start walking out. Start leading us back to the town.
All right.
we're sneaking, we're just sneaking.
Stealth
Great
rolls.
axe.
And I want everyone or one person to roll me a d6.
You got it.
Do you need a survival check for me to get us back to the town?
Yes. 5.
5.
Was that stealth or was that the d6 roll?
That's the D6 roll.
All right.
Oh my God, it's the D6 roll.
Never can tell when they've got heavy armor.
I know. Especially when it's me.
Maybe you should just lean into it and have Alazira have bells on her boots or something.
Yeah, you know what? I fail. I just fail it. I was gonna anyway, but you know what? Now I get to choose to fail.
That's right.
And
It's,
that
it's
feels
by choice.
empowering.
Failing on my own terms.
Yeah. All right, I can do my stealth now. It's not gonna be good.
Where did our Easter go?
She has a phone
Her
call.
parents are calling.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, that's not great.
oh gosh, I hope they're not something fire. Oh no, they're in Florida. They're probably not affected.
Nah,
Not by our fires anyway.
Florida's got its own problems,
Mm-hmm.
they do. Well,
mainly being that it's Florida.
it will please you all to know that since I rolled disadvantage on stealth checks, that I got a natural 1. So you're welcome.
Yes.
So 5 would have been an improvement.
Yeah. I rolled a 16 and then a 1.
Yikes.
And I don't have any pluses to it. So
Like, not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother taking anything in stealth. What about you, Iskra? Stealth rolls.
Yes. Mm. 10.
Nice. Puka?
This is definitely our bag.
I rolled an 18 and then an 11. She's okay, so 13 for me.
13. All right. Ben Robertson?
What do you play? Houses and Humans? Nerd.
I rolled a 12 for my stealth, and then John, I rolled a 16 for my survival.
All right, cool. Bosch,
I rolled the highest I possibly could.
you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. So I have a 27.
Nice.
Amazing.
So
Got the full spectrum.
That's two successes.
I just love that Alozir and Bosch are like tink, opposite ends of the spectrum.
The only reason Bosch did so
If
well
you
is because he's on Alazero, so he doesn't even need to roll.
He's holding all of
Sebastian-
her armor pieces together so they don't make noise with his little body.
Can't
be
reach
great.
the other side.
Sebastian comes out, looks around a little, you get your bearings, and you're like, Tiefling Village this way. You start heading out, and Bosch is like, now Alazira, see if you get behind these things, and you just hear Alazira go, Gary, no, as she drops her helmet and accidentally kicks it, and it goes flying across the courtyard, and clang, 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 like a fucking pinball against
Harry,
Rob.
talk to me. Where are you?
Oh no! Oh god! Oh ow! Oh jeez! Oh god! Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
no! I'm all right. I'm all right. Hey, look! There's something flying up there.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could do that.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
Marco.
Hello?
Marco.
No,
I mean,
no, I'm Gary. Actually,
okay.
You do find Gary pretty quickly.
Okay, good.
And the rest of you see manticores, or a manticore, take flight off the tower near you. And
We should move faster.
circling around. At which point, we're basically going to go into a
Shit.
Sorry, everyone.
skill challenge.
Oh, it's one of these.
And I'm gonna. I wrote up some rules for this specific one.
Ooh.
Ooh, prep.
Mm-hmm.
Who is she?
It's bland.
Jana.
Let's see here. Let me just double check these rules, make sure, because I did do a couple like last minute swaps. All right. Basically, it's DC 15.
Okay.
There is no help action. You have to accumulate 5 successes before 3 failures.
Okay.
Must use a skill you're proficient in. Once you use a skill, you can't use it again. And explain how you use that skill. Failure means the manticore attacks you, and you take 2d6. Another character can make a DC 10 athletics or acrobatics check to push you out of the way and take the damage instead. But failure is non-binary.
What's that mean?
That means a 1 to 4 is a failure with a complication. 5 to 9 is just straight up failure. 10 to 14 is actually neutral
I see it.
result. No success, no failure, but and then 15 to 20 is a regular success. 20 plus is success with a boon. And you're going to roll a d6 along with your d20, and each one is either going to be a boon or a bummer.
Boons and bummers.
Boons
The-
and bummers.
the new
Because I'm going
game
to
from
roll
Hasbro.
on this side And if you roll even and I roll even, then it's a boon. And if you roll
Oh god.
opposite of what I roll, then it's a bummer.
I am
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah, this will be
Let's go
fun.
No, the skills I'm proficient in, there's nothing I can do.
Could we do
Well,
an
okay,
example
create
one?
yourself.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get real creative.
Can we?
Yeah,
can
I've
we
got
just do-
ideas.
Well, my point is like I just want to see how the dice, like the procedure of doing this dice thing.
So if I were to roll, I don't know, let's say I'll pick something that I don't do. Animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll animal handling and a D6. Here we go, rolling. And I got at 18 for reasons, plus my 0 for my ability bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And then I rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 5. So those are both odd numbers, which means that you made it and you get a boon.
Got
What
it.
that boon is
Something
we're
with
all
animal
gonna
handling.
figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Very nice.
So instead of like getting 2 successes, which just shortens this. You guys roll super high anyway all the time. So
Only on my animal
met me?
handling rolls.
only on my animal.
All right. And so we can't, and in the same round, we can't use the same skills as each other, right? It has to be
yeah.
the usual thing. Okay.
Well, it's whatever you have proficiencies in.
Right. But if like I had a proficiency and you had the same proficiency, we couldn't both use it. We have to use different ones.
Yeah.
Got
Right.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of mine are charisma based, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. And also like if there's a spell that you want to use that you think
I'd like to use a spell.
then yeah, then you can use that.
I'd like to use Death Right.
You don't have that. You just reach.
I'm
into
like,
it, like
"Shh, the Manticore doesn't know I don't have that.
No, he just said if I wanted to use it.
And now it's all gone. Now I can't use
Great. Now the Manticore heard me.
it.
oh, damn it, Alazira. You're doing
My
it
boss-
again.
My Bosch sounds weirdly like Harvey Firestein.
It's a fine line between my regular voice and Harvey Firestein.
Oh my god.
All right. Who wants to do
Who's
what?
first?
Let's see if I can do a spell. Probably not. I
Is
have a
anybody
dumb
else going to
one.
want to use stealth?
No.
No.
Not
I will
proficient.
use stealth. Do not be the fuck there.
All right. How do you help the group
Ah.
with your stealthiness?
Well, then I'm going to hold action for a second because I want to see what other people are doing and see how I can weave that in.
Okay. So, John, I would like to use my perception to see if I can't find like an alleyway to run us through that would be too small for the creature to like follow us through.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Roll it.
All right. So my perception is a 15 and I rolled a 5 on my d6.
I rolled a 3. So
Ooh.
both odd
That's a
numbers. We had a boon where yeah, Sebastian just goes this way, and there's a spot where like basically a wall fell down onto another wall, and you kind of have to like get down. Bosch kind of right through there.
The
rest of
cabin
you
is
have to
opening.
Get down and crawl a little bit. What do you think? What sort of boon do you think would happen?
It would just be like a kind of like a cherry on top kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's a way if there's a way to like frustrate like the creature gets like frustrated and tries to keep getting into that space even when we get like move out of it. So it helps buy us some time and space to get even further away from it.
All right.
And I'm playing off that. I think I'm going to use my stealth roll to try to disguise our passage so that it doesn't know that we've moved away.
Nice. Yeah. So you like basically come to the end of where this wall comes down, and it's searching for you. And Bosch is like, since he was the first one through, since he didn't have to duck down, he's like, Hold.
Here, quick, walk on this
Over there.
very
Go,
soft,
go,
not
go.
noise-making materials.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Also, I covered aloe vera in shag carpeting.
That's right. That's helpful.
Where did you find all this?
That's not important right now.
Boon.
Your mother, that's what's important.
So I rolled a 23 on my roll, and then I rolled a 6.
6. I rolled a 3.
Okay, so that's not
So
that's
you
a bane.
make it.
We make it, but
You get
a
a
bummer
bummer.
happens. I think
But
what
that
happens
was
is after we move away, the creature doesn't like the Manicore doesn't know where we are, but it realizes we're not there anymore, and it like leaps back up into the air to start looking.
All right. Yeah. It comes down and looks into the tunnel and like, "Whoa."
You don't have a death ray. I'm now going to eat you.
Yeah, and he kind of sniffs around, tell that you're somewhere around there, and he looks around for you. But you're all like up against this wall in the shadows, and just starts circling around looking for you again.
I'm gonna do a survival check
Okay.
to figure out which way to go out of where we are to get some cover. If there's an alleyway that's got an overhang, or I don't know, a place we can duck into, something.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Okay. 17. And
17.
it's a 1 on the die.
1 and a 5.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Puka, you see what looks like some sort of hunting trail or something like that, and you are like, this way, and you kind of go across this like ledge and down a little thing, and the whole time you're kind of staying under the cover of the trees and the foliage that has grown up and around and out of these ruins, and watching the stuff above you. And what sort of boon?
There's a creek
Mm.
that is pretty shallow, but around it is sort of like a thickety kind of tunnel.
Wow.
We can go along the creek through it to at least get further away before the Manticore could see us.
Might be more carp in there too.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
On my roll, I had a 23, so that's a success with a boon. So I have another boon coming, right? Can
Sure.
I use that to give Alozira advantage on her roll?
Sure.
Sweet.
You know how bad I am at rolling.
I know. I got you covered.
Rolling. Aloe zeros rolling. Aloe zeros rolling. Oh no.
What are you gonna do?
I was hoping to use athletics
Mm-hmm.
because everything else is like attacky or not helpful right now. I can't intimidate the creek into submitting for us. So, yeah, like if there's a spot where I could help people cross something that's like difficult terrain and I just like chuck them over.
Right. You find this this little creek of it's basically runoff. But I guess all creeks are runoff, technically.
Because
And
we are in a
How
city.
huh?
Because we are in a city.
Well, yes. So it's a little far up across, or I guess Puka found the little stream, and you guys went through the little tunnel. And then you come to this spot where just the ground just falls away, like there's a rift. But Alozira, you spot a you spot like this kind of rotting tree, and you just into it and it goes down. Did you roll
I haven't rolled yet. With advantage.
Yep. 2.
Thank goodness. So it'll be 22, and then I rolled a 4. I also just need you to know that I rolled a 16 and a 1 again, but they swapped dice.
Awesome. All right, I rolled a 2, so you get a boon.
So you have 2 boons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. I think one of them is that the tree is structurally sound enough for all of us to get past safely. And then on the other side, we win.
Nice.
Pretty good boon.
What if the other one, if you want to suggest, if you don't mind a suggestion,
Yeah, go for it.
what if like when the tree hits a bunch of like a bird or like a animal runs out from the thicket, and the manticore goes after it, like distracting it for a second.
I love it.
Yes. What kind of animal do you think it is?
The marmot.
A wild
small.
boar.
Wild marmot.
Yeah, one of the Kevins.
Koala.
It's
No,
3 +
this region is known for its giant marmots.
It's a sloth.
It's a 3-ton sloth. It's a dire marmot.
Yeah.
It's a rodent
It's
of
scared though,
unusual
so
size.
it moves a little faster.
Yeah. This marmot. One thing I remember about marmots was they would just break into our backpacks when we were hiking when I was a kid and eat all of our trail mix.
Oh, marmots love trail mix.
So yeah, it takes a break from chomping on giant trail mix, and as the tree falls, the manticore actually hears the tree and turns around and sees something scampering and goes flying after it, and just like you just see the tail spikes go down, and just the marmot like
Oh, buddy.
bleeds out, but you all
That
run,
marmot was just like a marmot to me.
and now you can see the giant door that you guys came through when you first came in here. Most of you came through. Puka, you bypassed the door.
And now it's Iskra's turn.
Yes.
Come on, Iskra. You got
The
this.
door is closed and locked, but
It's a momentous occasion.
God.
I pushed Puka into the depths.
I pulled Puka back
That
up.
was excellent. I
That is-
loved that.
that is like the third really good pun tonight.
I pull Puka up, but I have a pamphlet for Tavian in my hand as I pull him up. Just some light reading material.
Oh, thank you.
Got a big friend that might like to meet you.
This door looks big. We may be here a while if we're waiting on these script.
Wait, so sorry, the door is closed or open? The door
Is closed and
is
locked.
closed and locked.
You know they locked it. They barred it behind you.
That's right. I got intimidation and deception.
You got this.
You can work as a team here. You don't have to
Okay.
come up with
No,
that by
no.
yourself.
Let's see what she does.
Listen here, door.
Yeah, I'd like to
Hello,
see.
tieflings. We are definitely not a manticore.
Believe us.
Just what a manticore would
Okay.
say.
Right.
I'm
I
gonna
know
go
what it
up
looks
to-
like.
I'm gonna try to talk through the door, and I'm gonna try to talk to whoever's on the other side of the door, and just be like, "We've resolved everything. There is nothing to worry about. You should unlock the door and let us through. We have killed the manticore." super chill.
Killed the manticore. It's like right there.
Way to go.
Yeah,
That
we sure did it.
19. So 19 and a 5.
4. All right, so that's a success, but with a bummer.
Yeah.
Because you're a bummer.
Your mom's a bummer.
Okay.
Oh shit.
How far away is the manticore?
It's a ways away.
Okay.
It's still looking for you, so it's kind of circling around.
Okay.
Here, I typed in the bummer in the chat.
I think as I do that, I look down and realize that we are all standing in manticore poop. Like our shoes are just covered in manticore poop, which means that we will be smelly no matter where we go.
I feel like this is a typical mom bummer thing. Just feeling that you deal with so much poop throughout the whole day.
Yeah. So much shit. So much shit.
Now now we all have to deal with it. All right, so you come to the door and you're yelling at the tieflings, right?
I'm talking casually to deceive them.
Like, hey, I'm super cool.
It's super cool in here. There is nothing to
Hi.
worry about. You should open the door.
And you rolled a 19.
Totally
Yeah.
buying it.
As
Oh,
you
I'm gonna
are-
need another pair of boots.
as you're running towards the door, Iskra yells out, and you hear,
Open the gate. Open the gate.
and actually, everybody make perception rolls.
I'm good at that.
Don't have an oven to bake them in.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
11.
Perception roll.
Roll the
18.
natural one.
That sucks.
17.
5.
Iskra,
18.
18. Bosch,
7. No, I rolled a 7, so that would be an 11.
11. All right, I think Puka and Iskra, as you are running toward the door, it's still kind of dark out, but you smell fire. And
You?
you can just barely see that there are some plumes of smoke on the other side of the door.
No good.
I stop us from going through the door.
Except we have
Diane
poo on
tried.
our feet, so we slide.
Yeah.
Is there another way out of here?
There's smoke on
You
the other side.
hear the crossbar coming off, but it's not coming off as quickly as you'd like. And now that you've cried out, the manticore is headed this way.
I'd like to deal with fire, not manticores. I'm pushing at this point, going, no, just go, let's just go. We'll deal with whatever that is when we get in there.
Okay.
It's coming closer. A lot closer.
And you're all like, open up, open up, open up, as you see it coming toward you, and like it opens up just enough, and you just see this red horned face, like, come, 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 quickly. And you all go through and they shut it, and you hear this on the other side as the manticore kind of loops around a little bit outside of the thing, at which point there's just like crossbow bolts flying up into the sky, and it flies back inside the ruins.
That was a close one.
Yeah. And Iskra and Puka, you're just standing there looking at the tiefling encampment, and it has been burned and taken to the ground.
I think we missed
Sure.
something.
It seems your encampment has been burned.
And you look at the tiefling who like waved you through, and you can see that he's got like a gash in his shoulder
I do not like
with a
this.
sword gash. You recognize Iskra because you've seen a lot of sword attacks. I actually
What?
Puka too.
What did this to you?
This is Oh, no, I'm fine. There are others who are much worse off than me.
I did not ask if you were okay. I asked what did it to you. Sorry, Itzker's not nice.
I was getting there. I'm sorry. I some of the locals aren't terribly happy to have us here.
There's locals besides you in the ruined city.
No, no, it's some of the Empyreans in
Ugh.
a nearby town. The humans, they don't.
Oh,
Never liked them too
They
much.
don't appreciate us as their neighbors. One of the reasons we need to get into the city.
So they
We have
attack
protection.
you randomly.
Not randomly.
exist-
They specifically picked us to attack.
No, at random okay. Intervals.
She's asking if you
It seems
did
pretty
any-
planned. I think they had a specific time that they
yeah.
wanted.
I mean, usually you don't leave a place just to and like decide to attack someone sort of like on the way. Usually you leave with attacking on your mind.
I'm just
That's when you
saying.
bring your weapons with you.
Okay. What I am saying. You know what? It does not matter anymore. I am sorry you feel this way. Now I am asking, are you okay? How is your wound cared for?
It says I will be all right. I still need to be bandaged, but it's not that bad.
Thank you for letting us out.
So thank you for whatever you did to clear up the sky.
Oh,
did a lot, actually.
that
It
was
That was
impressive.
Puka.
It's
That was
quite
not
an
an
ordeal,
easy task.
really.
Not
Really
Task.
good
It was
group
We did some
effort.
stuff. Yeah, we did. There's stuff we did there.
It was nothing.
He leads you down into what's left of this village, and Seraph, the leader woman who you ran into on your way through here, 6'2", black skin, has like horns that go straight up. She is like kind of taking care of people, making sure fires are out, and you just see like about 5 bodies covered in tarps
Oof.
and some crying families.
Yeah, it was nothing.
He looks up and says, "Oh, good, you are back. I suppose we owe you for the service. Um, it may be a minute if you want to wait around before I can get you your money together."
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to wait.
I mean, all this really cool great axe, I kind of feel bad taken from them.
And that was something that that our adventure gave you. This is something that is owed to us. The axe is just a cherry on top for you.
Just a cherry on top. This thing is a game changer.
Yeah, it's a very delicious cherry, is what I'm saying. But my point being is that we did something
You
for
fucked
these
my great
people.
axe. Sorry.
That that we did something for these people, and there was a contract involved that basically we do something for them, they give something to us, and we can certainly help these folk. We can continue to help these folk just under the pretenses of a new cost.
Well, what are we gonna do for them?
Um, we could as we make our way down to the city, to Sulthurum, we just kind of casually walk by the human encampment and tell them to, well, either nut up or shut up.
You haven't spent a lot of time in like small Empyrean villages, have you?
No, but I know the
Is-
type of people who do raids and stuff.
Yeah, they're not gonna Really take kindly to an outsider coming in and telling them what to do.
Then what I would say is that we stay here for a bit of time, and when they think that this place is all susceptible to another raid, we surprise them and hit them real hard, and then all of a sudden they reconsider whatever they were doing before. But that puts us further back from being in time for all the events and stuff like that in Sulthurum. So, I mean, I
I mean,
think
we could just leave.
we could absolutely just leave. I have no issue with this. It's not our problem. But it could be our problem for the right price.
My stomach hurts. Don't like making decisions like this.
I stopped paying attention.
To your stomach?
No, to whatever Sebastian was saying.
Oh.
I think Sebastian has some good ideas.
I just let Bart just announces that he wasn't listening.
All right, well,
I mean, these people, they're gonna need the rest of their money to rebuild. I don't know how I feel about taking more of it when they're already struggling
I
to
guess
get what we
I
already asked for.
here's here's the thing I put to you, Puka. This is a good life lesson. You said that they're gonna need this money to rebuild, and to how would they do that? They would hire people to help them rebuild. They would buy supplies to help them rebuild, but they're supposed to use the good faith of common adventurers and an outfit like us as ourselves for free. All the other things get money, but we don't.
No, I'm just saying I don't know that I approve of doing a second job. I didn't say we should do it for free. I'm not sure we should do it at all.
Oh, no, I thought you were just insinuating that we shouldn't take what we were owed to do what we just did. That's all.
No,
Well,
we did a thing and they said a thing and we're there, but
Ooh,
I don't want to do another one.
ooh,
Hmm.
yeah.
ooh.
What?
Yeah, it's the short one.
Oh, I
Um,
thought you were doing a dance.
a follow-up question to what you just said there, Sebastian. What was it we were actually hired to do?
It's a
Because
good.
I don't really feel like we did nothing.
We
So we got Puka got rid of the sky.
But they didn't hire us to go find Puka. We were doing that ourselves.
no,
What did
it
they hire
wasn't
us
just
to do?
to cleanse the place.
Yeah.
Is that what they hired us to do?
I thought so.
That's what I thought.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
It was that and potentially clearing the runes of
The man.
dangers so that the tieflings could move in. Then
Oh,
this kind of shit wouldn't happen.
right. Well, we didn't do that.
Right.
Here's a secondary thought that I think would hit two birds with one stone. We somehow attract the manticores to go and attack the humans and disrupt the humans. And so they're all going about their own way, get the enemies to fight thy enemies, and then the friends just move into town.
No, I mean, probably most of the people in that village are just like going about their daily lives. They didn't like mean to kill nobody. Manticores are going to eat everybody in the village, which doesn't seem fair to the people that didn't do the attacking.
So how do we single out the ones that did the attacking then?
All right. Out of the box thinking here.
Wild.
Why don't we make some sort of deal with the manticores?
Oh, so you do want to talk to them now?
I wouldn't know how to go about doing that.
Well, I don't know how to go about doing that either, but I mean, if the tieflings want to live in the city, the manticores are living in the city, then somehow the manticores and the tieflings have to get
Sort
along.
of negotiation. Does anyone know how to talk to a manticore?
Well, the one we met in the tower was talking normal like.
So they speak.
It said, "Ah, we're gonna eat you, rar. You taste good, something, something."
Okay, so they speak, but with some extra growling.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like manticores are somewhat intelligent, right?
I mean, it was talking.
So
I mean, like they just want to eat. Like maybe the tieflings could give them like raise, I don't know, goats or something? Question mark. And like give up food to the manticores and make some sort of like arrangement.
or just a deal that like maybe some part of the runes is up for the manticores and then another part is for the tieflings and
Well, there
I
has to be
don't know.
something in it for the manticores. I mean, they're king of the roosts right now, so
Well,
to speak.
right. I understand, but maybe the manticores could then have whatever is left of this encampment. Because the tieflings don't want to live there. But the manticores might be able to.
Well, I mean, we could try.
I don't know.
Bosch leaves and starts walking back toward the door.
Eh,
All right.
It's not a bad idea. They need the city. And negotiating with the giant flying lion beast might be a little bit easier than killing it.
That's what I'm thinking.
And
Plus,
Bosch
plus
seems
my
like a very
skills.
persuasive person.
All right. I'm happy to watch and see how this goes.
And if everything goes wrong, Bosch can be the one to be eaten. We watch. I do not want to fight the manticore.
I would agree. Screw it. Bosch, do you think you can pull out some popcorn out of your little satchel before you go off and do this? I want to make sure that I am.
I already left.
Oh, he's already off doing this thing.
He's real snaky.
I think he has the ability to pull bacon out of his pockets.
I don't think it's really up to him, but he probably does. On
Mm.
accident.
Shin yawns and we'll start to walk after Bosch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I skip up the road to the door.
Uh-huh. Are all of you going?
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
go.
I'm gonna turn towards the tiefling and say, would this be good if we could do this?
I'm sorry, I'm keeping people from dying. What were we talking about?
We're going to go try to convince the manticore to let you live in the city peacefully with them.
Okay. What?
The manticore that I
about?
told you was dead is not dead. But you need the city, correct?
Yes, if we had the city, maybe these people could not attack us so
Attack you so
easily.
much. Correct. And we think if we were to fight the manticore, we might die. We don't want to die. Understand?
Yes.
But we are rather persuasive. You might have noticed. So we're going to talk to the manticore man to man.
Beast
Okay.
to beast, actually, but yeah.
Okay, see you
Monstrosity to
soon.
monstrosity. If
Hmm?
I think perhaps one of us should be with you.
Would you like to come?
Think perhaps I should. Just if you're going to negotiate on our behalf, you should probably know what we want and are capable of.
I see why they put you in charge of the door. You are very smart. Okay, come on. Don't die.
Okay.
Please
All
don't
right.
die.
Huh?
Please don't die.
Well, Puka, that may be up to you.
Yeah, so I skip up the road
Says,
back to the door.
Blitz, take over for me here. And she follows you. One moment, please. Tea time. Take a break.
So, John, I go skipping up the road, and
Yeah, you're staring at this giant door.
I look at the tiefling guy who's standing there still, probably because someone's manning it, right?
No,
Oh,
not at the moment. They're putting up fires and stopping bleeding and stuff like that.
is this
You
a
need help
door
with
that
that
I'm
door.
able to open?
No,
Oh, all right.
not on your own anyway. There is a crossbar. That's you could probably touch it.
Right.
Shucks,
But
I
you
wish
know,
I knew
everyone
what to
else
do
is
with the
following
door.
you. So, and soon afterwards, everybody catches up, including, for fuck's sake, including Seraph.
Hey, Alizera, can you do the door?
Do the door.
Well, like open the door.
Yeah, I can open it.
I can't reach the thing.
I know. You try again.
Really funny.
Sure. I'm gonna climb Alizera to
Get
reach.
down! Off!
Well, you said try again.
I'll get the door. And I open it. Or I take the crossbar off.
All right.
All right.
Make
So-
a strength check.
Strength?
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Oh, hell yeah. That's a 19 on the die. 23 total.
23. Yeah, no problem. You just come up. And it's pretty big. It took like 2-3 tieflings to take it off, and you just throw it aside. You see Seraph is like, oh, wow. Okay.
Like what you see.
So that you know.
Sorry,
did.
that's so inappropriate
do.
right now.
Actually.
So once she cracks the door open, all right, here's what we're gonna do. And then
Okay.
if there was a camera that was on the other side of the door, it would see Mr. Bumble come out as Bosch sticks his arm out
Uh-huh.
and starts yelling, "Hey, Manticore! Hey!"
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh my
Not
god.
exactly what I had in mind.
It's exactly what I had in mind.
17.
I had in mind what it is what I expected.
Hey, we want to talk to you about a mutual beneficial arrangement, you know. So like parlay or something.
Parlay. That's right.
More of a guideline.
I
More
need to
like
rewatch that
guidelines
movie.
anyway.
You see the Manticore, who was kind of hunting through the ruins, circle back around and come this way.
So I'm gonna like stick my head out just a little bit and be like, "Hey, we want to talk. No fighty."
Get ready to pull your fucking head back in here.
And then you just see
And then Mr. Bumble sticking out still.
as it lands on the ground,
Hey, look,
kind of
you
takes
know,
a few steps towards you and goes, I will feast on your meat and pick my teeth with your bones.
but wouldn't you rather a meal that's much easier to catch?
Yes.
Well, because here's the deal. We got these tiefling guys in here, you know,
Uh-huh.
and the humans are really harshing on them. But we were thinking that if you would allow them to live in your city, like, you know, without harming them, they could like raise goats and stuff and just give them to you every so often, like a tribute, because you're like the king of the city and stuff.
I not simply eat them?
Well, but then you wouldn't have no more goats or nothing. This way, they would continually give you goats forever.
And occasionally humans might attack and you could totally eat them.
Right. Yeah. And you guys could work together. And if anyone dared attack the city, you and the tieflings could like defeat them, and then you could eat the people that were attacking, and the tieflings would help you.
This
Like
still
friends.
happened.
Yeah, is this still Mr.
Like Fred.
Bumble?
Yeah,
Is it
it's still
just
Mr. Bumble.
Bumble?
Well, no, I'm like now it's like, yeah, we'd be friends. Friends. Yeah, they'd be friends.
They'd be team flings. Go team.
You need that one.
And I look back at it and be like, shut him up.
Buddy, you really need to talk to Tavian.
So what do you think, Mr. Manticore? I mean, it seems like that would help. That would benefit you and your buddies, and because you'd get all this food, and you'd be protecting the tieflings, and they'd be happy. And then you both get to you get to eat humans, which I'm sure is probably cool.
Make
Plus
your
we
first
did-
persuasion roll.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can I help him with this?
You haven't yet, so too late.
Can I? Because I already did.
What did you do?
He spoke.
I told them they could eat humans.
That's true. She did say that. He did say that.
That might have been counteracted by the pun.
No.
So I rolled a 23.
23. Goes, and you see that its tail, which has been like poised above its head, ready to fire at you, goes as it kind of starts moving back and forth.
We did get rid of
Show
the.
yourselves in your flesh. Do not speak to me from behind a door like cowards.
All right. So I step out. Hi there. Just me. So what do you think?
Smell your friends.
No, I mean,
Ones
I
who have
mean,
been running from me.
well, yeah, because I
Show
mean,
yourselves.
Hello, hi.
I'm like, come on. Well, of course we were running. I mean, look at you. You're amazing.
Sebastian will walk out with his hands behind his back, all casual, like definitely with a pistol in one of them.
You are magnificently terrifying.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're really quite beautiful.
Do you condition your coat or something?
Overselling it.
It looks nice.
But you like it. You like that we're overselling it, right?
So I mean, yeah. So I was thinking, that would be, you would gain, and the tieflings would gain, and then you guys wouldn't be shooting at anybody.
Right now, I have an entire city to myself and to my kin.
To be fair, you were.
Why
sharing
would I
it-
want to share it with these people?
Well, because they would be giving you food, and that you wouldn't have to hunt for, and then you could do whatever leisure activities manticores like to do. You guys have leisure activities, right? I mean, when you're not hunted for something.
My leisure activity is hunting.
But see,
Oh, well,
now
then you'd
you-
have more time for that, for like pleasure hunting versus.
So why would I need some lesser beings, some tasty lesser beings to hunt for me?
Well, here's
Perhaps
the thing.
if
here's
they
the-
brought something else to the table.
Well, that's a good question. Well, what kind of thing would you think you need? We have lots of stuff. They have lots of skills. Like, well, I noticed that the tower that you were in could use some work. They could probably like reinforce the tower so it don't fall down or nothing. Fix up things. They have hands which are very useful for like fixing things.
Detail work, yeah.
I mean, because they don't have the power and the hunting skills like you manticores do. All they got are those opposable thumb things and tools, which they could use to like fix up the city and make it nice for you.
They could even put in gardens or like some topiaries and shit.
We all turn, like look at Puka, like, or they and like how when it rains and it's annoying because it gets your fur all wet and that's like it's not lush anymore because your fur's all sticking to you. They could build covers so you wouldn't have to like have that happen no more.
Don't look at me like that. He's clearly majestic and he deserves to be in a majestic surrounding. Ruins don't suit you, sir. You're too glorious for that.
Like a topiary.
Well, see, there you go.
Topiaries are beautiful.
If it were perhaps
And you deserve one.
in
You
my
deserve
image.
10.
Let's not forget statuary, a magnificent manticore statue that would last forever in your image as the king of the city, obviously.
Suddenly he just like lunges at the group and goes to the tiefling and says,
You would worship me like a god.
she's like,
It's not
Like I'm behind the head going,
all right. Second, with advantage, because
Okay.
everybody's been helping, particularly Puka.
let's counter. That would be a dirty 20.
All right. And he
You must bring me tithings, riches, food, cheeses.
Oh, geez.
I have grown fond of the local fare.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then in return, like you wouldn't like kill them or nothing, right?
As long as they please me.
Ugh.
Because that way, and then you'd be work together like a team Manticore. Woo,
Yes, they would work for me like a team.
sure,
Yeah, I think the power dynamic is what he's really looking after.
yeah.
He's
I'm
great.
looking at the
Save my
tiefling.
roost. You will give me a roof. You will shore up my walls.
And topiaries.
You will
Very
create
important.
topiaries of me and my family.
Yeah. Those are going to look so great.
create. And he sits back, puffs out his chest.
Create a
Brings one clawed hand up to his face.
statue on a pedestal
Like marble.
in my
Yeah.
honor.
Yeah.
Yes, the finest stones.
So I'm looking at the tiefling now. Is she like?
She's like,
Luca's just mouthing.
Well, I'll like scoot next to the tiefling's like, it looks like we just found you a guardian of some sort. You just have to pay him with
In
work.
return for your royalty and your tithings, I shall fight to protect you. And allow you to live amongst the floor of my domain.
Sweet.
I would take
It's a
that deal.
beautiful floor.
I would take that deal. It sounds like a tremendous
Yeah,
deal.
that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds like. Thank you very much.
Well,
That's
people
very
are going
generous
to
of you,
be
Mr. Manticore.
attacking
There.
When you have a manticore at your well,
It's like a big guardian manticore.
okay. Thank you.
Excellent. Yay. All right.
No
Well,
problem.
yeah, that's great.
we should
we can
probably go tell everybody now.
Yes. All right. Let's throw open the doors and thank you, Mr. Manticore. You go tell your people and she'll go tell her people. And then it's like a big happy team Manticore that worships you.
I will come for my tithing in the morning.
Oh, we're probably
Okay.
going to have to steal some cheese.
Excellent.
I am Jukid.
Drakid? That's such a beautiful name.
Well, I'm Bosch Narwig. This is Alizira.
Hey.
And that's Sebastian. And that's Pook over there. And
Flies off in the middle of your
I'm
I
Puka!
figured,
introductions.
figured he
And we're
wasn't
Man
supposed to join.
Team Gore!
all right. Well, I think our job here is done.
And she's like, well, you have definitely given us a temporary solution. I appreciate that.
Try very hard not to get eaten.
It's as temporary as you not doing anything. I mean, nothing in this world is forever or permanent. You just have to keep feeding your protect the manticore. I don't see the the failure in what has just happened here.
I go over and I'm leaning up against Elazira's leg and I go, I didn't think that was going to work at all. But Mr. Bumble, he was pretty confident.
I'm really sure about that, yeah.
Puka's off in the corner talking to some people who look like they might be artisans and being like, Protecticore. I'm telling you, it's gonna be big. Put it on mugs, put it on jackets.
Now,
You walked out of the ruins down into the city. There are these people who are like bandaged up, bleeding. Like,
Once you stop bleeding,
Boy.
make some mugs.
mhm.
now, now I'll talk to the tiefling leader. Now, I would say that by lifting the curse and by fixing your manticore problem, we well, we ought to be on our way, I would say, and it would be good for us to finish up our business here.
Okay. Yes, I just worry when things. What happens when we run out of cheese?
You have goats, right?
Well, I mean, I think you just work out a schedule so that you know and plan for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to want something every day.
You don't know that.
Sure that
You
you've
sure
lived.
didn't ask.
Some of you, at least, have lived under tyrants before. I can tell from the way that the Manticore talked. He wants to be a tyrant.
I would imagine that the humans that you were cohabitating with in degree were also going to be some sort of tyrant. So I would say that w you were going to be under the foot of something, at least this way. You're under the foot of something that all it requires is food. You're just
And
feeding
some
another mouth. That's all you're doing.
And the topiary. And the statue.
light idolizing of a manticore, yeah.
And then I would say that if there was some point where y'all were strong enough and you were really tired of doing all this, you could just lure the manticore right into a little trap and just kind of finish it yourselves. If you really wanted to. But I suspect that the deal that you made today with our help will best serve you far into the future.
Why don't I get you your things so you can leave?
Sounds great. Greatly appreciate that. Puka, you
He
seem to
walks.
have a southern face on. What's this all about?
What?
Thinking about mugs.
Well, I'm just
Puka's in
trying to
Mugland.
explain to these people what a franchise is, and it's like they're in the Middle Ages.
I'm just trying to picture why how the Kethos Plains is full of franchises.
I'm into it.
They're all over the edge of the domain.
And soon afterwards, um,
Message for you, John.
Seraph,
Seraph, that's her name.
you see her moving through the crowd, taking up a collection. People putting money into a small pouch that she has. And as they do, they kind of look over at you all and, not terribly happy about it. And then she comes over and she says,
Good luck in your endeavors.
Hands you pouch.
Just check to make sure that everything's there.
You never negotiated how much.
That's true. I'm just appreciative to have a little bit of coin anyway to go before we go into Soul Farm. All right. Well, I was saying that our business here is concluded.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, good luck in your endeavors too, Seraph. And actually shake her hand. And I want to do a sleight of hand check.
To what?
I want to sneak a pouch of 10 gold into Seraph's hand.
Oh, okay. So like she knows about it.
Yeah.
All right. But nobody else.
Nobody else. 17?
17. Yeah, I don't think anyone has a passive perception of 17 in this group.
Mine is 16, so
Ooh.
just barely missed it.
Fuck you, Sebastian.
Same, I'm at 16. Damn it.
And I give her a slight wink.
He like smiles and gives you a little nod.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck upon the road.
Are there
Thanks.
Tavian pamphlets inside that bag of gold?
I might have snuck one in there, whatever. I just have so many.
Another mess
But
for you.
It's folded into a little origami heart, so it's whatever.
Well, I left them a couple of recipes for some of my favorite cheeses. They're great with goat's milk.
Smart.
John, I'm sorry, what was the name of the manticore again?
Juhkeed, Juhkeed.
At Jakid, he was honestly pretty cool in the end.
Yeah, before we leave, I'm going to go give the tiefling a hug. Like, good luck with the manticore there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You ended up with a really cool king. Honestly, totally jealous. But we got this whole thing we got to go to in Sulthorum. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and check up later. Seems cool.
Yeah.
All right. You leave the smoking ruins of and the sobbing cries of the people who lost folks behind you as you walk into the night and away from this little village and back towards the road. It's probably about a half a mile away or so.
Yeah.
If you remember, they were repairing the road when you found it.
Right, yeah.
We can get back to the road and where we camped last time and see if the manticores take Puka again.
I mean,
What's the likelihood it's going to happen a second time?
it's like lightning, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I was kind of flirting with Jakid, but I don't think he noticed. This is fine.
Why were you doing that?
It's a manticore.
Puka somehow got like a piece of bread with some cheese and stuff on it.
Did you steal their food? Those poor people.
It was a gift from a friend.
Was the friend your
Did you
ham?
take it from a dead guy?
No.
Was he almost dead?
Big difference between
No.
dead and most.
Dead marmot.
They don't usually make cheese and bread.
I don't know. Maybe that one's crafty.
Maybe. It could be. I mean, some sort of like crafting marmot.
Yeah, a marmot that just has a penchant for nice foods.
Like a marmot artificer.
Yeah, but with food.
Yeah, like a chef.
A little marmot chef. Could you
Chef
imagine?
marmot. with a little hat.
I want to meet this Marmot.
I'd like to go to his restaurant.
Puka, can you introduce me to this chef Marmot?
I mean, we read a reservation on Thursday.
No.
It's so hard to get into.
Oh, very exclusive.
Yeah.
Right. Well, maybe I can prove my worth at Sultharum and then I can meet this chef Marmot.
I mean, at least get on the waiting list, maybe.
At least, just a chance. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, yeah. The reviews have been so good.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like, bread and cheese is like a classic, right?
But
I'm
that's
sure
just the
there are ways-
amuse-bouche.
I don't even know what you just said. Bless you.
I don't know either.
But like, I don't know. Maybe if you just have your thing and you stick to it, and you just do it really
Do it
well.
perfect. It's like perfect bread, perfect cheese. The
Yeah.
layering.
Ugh.
Now remember what I told you? That name is Chateau Marmont.
All right. Chateau Marmont.
Yeah, you did say that, but I wasn't
People who
listening.
made the cheesy bread.
I'm telling you, it's a good name.
Chateau Marmot.
Yeah.
I turn to Sebastian and I say, and people wonder why I am so cruel to him sometimes. Chateau.
Honestly, I just try to tone him out sometimes.
But it's
But
a wise choice.
He's so helpful, though.
Who?
He's Puka. He saved your life, Sebastian.
Oh, it wasn't exactly something that was pinpointed towards Puka individually. I sometimes just tune you all out because sometimes you're also bippity boppity all around all the
All
place.
right.
I
Well,
just
now
wanna-
I'm offended.
Ooh.
I would definitely be offended if I'd been listening to him.
See what I mean? It's a mutual thing. It's a mutual thing.
You
Except
usually
for
got to pay
Iskra.
double for that
Except for
guy.
Iskra. Iskra doesn't talk too much, and so when she does talk, it makes a little bit more sense for me to listen to it.
Why
Correct.
don't you just go get married then or something? And then I storm off.
Does the book know you're cheating on it with Iskra?
Yeah.
I turn back around.
You
Yeah,
two-timer.
Dark
does the
Forest.
book know you're cheating on it?
Yeah, you two-timer, and I go storming off with Alazira.
And I
Yeah.
follow them.
We're leaving.
Into the forest at night.
Yeah.
And
Nothing
we don't know
wrong with
where we're
this.
going.
But it's better than being here with you, cheater.
Just to be clear, I have no desire. But I
Yeah.
follow them.
It's mutual, I assure you.
Well, now I'm offended.
Oh,
Right, he's so
join the
offensive.
club. Join.
So let's go. Let's camp here by the road.
Was coming back out of the forest.
Hey, is our wagon still here?
Do you have a wagon?
We had a
did.
wagon, but I think
you
I
left
think it ran
way back
off.
where the manticore attacked and killed your horse.
Yeah, I think it's
It's far away.
Do you
Oh,
want
okay.
to pull it?
Yeah, it was free anyway.
I guess.
I guess we should make camp because it's nighttime and none of us can see nothing.
Nighttime.
They're gone.
Daytime.
Nighttime. I could take first watch, I guess.
Sure, I'll go second.
Me taking first watch has notoriously been a good decision.
I could go third. I'm good.
Cool.
Now up early with the birds.
Yeah. All right, everybody go to sleep so I can be on watch.
right, do you wait-
Goodbye, adventurers.
You go back out to the main road, or
now.
are you camping on this tiny little side road?
Probably maybe where the side road hits the main road.
Seems like a good spot. Been all cleared out recently and improved.
A little junk shack.
Yeah, you get out there. It's probably, I don't know. Probably like 10 o'clock at night by the time you make it out there.
Oh, great. It's dark.
Yeah.
You guys waited till it was dark to even try to leave the city.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been dark for a while now. You okay over there?
Me? I'm great. I'm so good at watching with my eyes. What's up?
I am
Oh.
also fine. I just do not like the dark.
Oh, okay. No, you both failed at that joke. Going to bed. When it turns over.
I'm on the clock. I'm ready.
Alizir is taking first watch.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, make a perception roll.
18. Knew I should have brought these dice back earlier.
18. You don't really see much anything as you're there.
Best kind of watch.
Good at watching. Look at me. I'm
Good at
not even
watch.
blinking.
Who's next?
Bosh is.
All right.
I'll be after Bosch.
Bosh!
Yeah, no, I'm up. Is there anything to
Right,
see?
I'm taking your spot.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
I kept that small section warm for you.
Thanks.
Where I put my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a perception roll.
That's a
You do that?
16.
16. Yeah, about an hour into your watch, you're looking down the road and you see a little light.
Huh.
And then another one.
Coming closer.
Mm-hmm. And then another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Do they look like lanterns? Or like
More like torches.
this is from the direction of the tieflings area?
Nope.
Or the
From the south. You were headed south.
I'm gonna wait. I wait a little bit to see if they're getting closer.
They are.
Figures. I go over and Alizira, wake up, wake up!
What?
Someone's coming.
My turn
Sebastian,
again.
hey guys, everybody get up! There's people with torches coming this way.
Why? Why can't they just leave us alone? We're sleepies.
Well, I could go ask them, but I mean, I think. Hey, look, they're coming. Whoever it is.
Can we just go hide?
Well, they probably saw the fire by this point.
All right. Well, do you want to do the talking Bosch? Otherwise, I would say that one of us should just go hide somewhere, in case things go afoul.
Do whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. All I'm saying, Bosch, is that in the instance that something goes poorly, you'll be in a good position to, do what you do best.
Sure. Oh, so do you want me to go hide?
Close by, not too far, but like.
Well, I wasn't going to go to Sotharum or anything, but yeah, okay, I get you.
Yeah.
All right, well, you go talk to them. I'll go hide in the tree.
I'm just gonna wait till they arrive. I mean, if they don't do nothing, if they just keep walking their way, then I don't care. But if they walk up to us, I just want to be
If he
prepared.
waits until they're here to get in the tree, then they might notice him getting in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bosh, what if we did one of our scams?
Oh, yeah. We should definitely, yeah. Yeah, what do you think? What
Or
do you
we
think?
could either do the Dragon's Roar or we could do
yeah.
the Elminster.
I like the elements.
Maybe steer him off of this path. I mean, we wouldn't even be lying. We could just be like, "Hey, look, there's a manticore." Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Clutch.
that's a good wow, and it has the advantage of being true.
Yeah, so we wouldn't even be lions and stuff.
As they're getting closer, for
Yeah.
those of you who are watching, you can see that this is like angry mob. Probably about 20 people, many of
Okay.
whom have torches, wearing bandit masks over their heads, like the kind of Wesley had. This is Dread Pirate Roberts, where it like starts here and then like cowls over the back.
Yeah.
And they all have these tabards on to kind of hide their clothes.
What about an OEO?
The work.
I don't know if we have a uniform we could use. Hey, that ring of mine, John. Does it only make bushes, or I only think it makes bushes?
You only think it makes bushes.
Okay,
It's I think we
like a ring of minor illusion. Right?
minor illusion, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use a ring of minor illusion to make a clothes look different?
Think so, but I think minor illusion stays put.
Yeah, I couldn't. If I moved, it would be obvious. Yeah.
But if you
Sure.
like stood there,
Oh no, I got it.
you'd have to do disguise self to.
I'm gonna use the ring, and I'm gonna find a stick, like jam it into the ground like a tall stick or something, and I'll use minor illusion on it to make it look like a banner, like one of those like upright banners with like the symbol of like the Empyrean Guard,
Yeah.
as if like we're law enforcement or something.
All right.
Right, Sebastian, act
There,
official.
there's the White Lions who are like the CHP.
Yeah. Sebastian, act official. Tend to your white lion. Don't growl or nothing, but like,
I don't exactly know what that is, but I'll look official.
they're like road gods.
Road gods.
Yeah, like road guards. They patrol the roads,
Gods.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
everybody look tough.
So
get my great
Sebastian
axe
stands
out.
up straight. Will have a hand on his pistol and that's in his holster.
As they get closer, you see them. They're like pulling up crossbows and everything, and they one of them goes, whoa, 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 whoa.
Halt in the name of the white lions. State your business.
Oh, great.
The the guy in front goes, "Your White Lions."
Yeah.
Yeah, where did you steal that from, little man?
Are you suggesting that this is a fake banner, sir? You're wearing a mask and carrying torches like you're some sort of bandit, and you dare.
Or a cult. He could be a
Oh,
cult.
yeah, that's true. You could be a cultist, an evil cultist, and you have the audacity to question our bona fides?
You are a liar and a coward,
Prove it.
Yeah, you've barely met the guy.
and I am ready to defend my honor with
You're
a
ready-
sword. What are you prepared to do?
Your honor, you have a mask on. You won't even show your face.
What
You
honor do
lie
even
about
have?
being a knight, sir.
I never said I was a knight.
You said that you were a white lion.
I did
White
not.
lions are knights.
I didn't say that. I said halt in the name of the white lions.
And
I
none
never
of
said
you
I was.
are wearing the armor or the tabard or anything of a white lion. So I say you are false men, and we are on a mission. Either get out of the way or get to fighting.
What
What
kind
is
of
your
mission?
mission? No, I'm sorry. You
Running
go.
out devil people from our lands. They
Oh,
bring nothing.
no.
Oh, so you're bigots.
They bring nothing but evil wherever they go.
So I got to warn you. They have a manticore. You're going to die.
Yeah, also it says the people who are wielding torches.
And
You
masks.
claim to be so righteous.
Yeah, I would
Just
like to
saying.
point out again, we just left there. They literally have a manticore defending them.
You've already established you're liars. And they
Oh,
have a
no.
manticore, sure.
Oh,
don't have to
no, they
believe
are
us.
stupid and bigoted.
All right.
I mean,
No,
they do.
go ahead.
Yes,
Have at it.
you're free to go, have fun, enjoy being eaten. Goodbye.
They make their way past you.
Hey, when you see your god, tell him that you're a dumbass. Just
But they let them leave.
how he heard me.
They make their way past you and up the road. I see.
Well, they're going to get eaten so bad.
Are they? Because I think the Manticore left and said they would expect us tribute in the morning. So I
Yes.
think what he just did was send an angry mob
But
towards
he would
us.
also enjoy hunting and eating that group.
Well,
They all did
what were we
something.
gonna do? There was like 20 guys.
Let them be eaten.
I don't know. Maybe try and convince them about the Manticore in a way that didn't immediately tell them we were lying.
You're suggesting that now?
Go.
The time to suggest that was before we tried it.
You did your little tablet. I don't know what all your wishy-washy mishmash words mean. You guys speak in a code. You expect everybody else to know what you're talking about.
I look at Helazira. Code.
It's just what we called the scam.
We
pose
don't
as
know
law
that.
enforcement, that's all.
You never
It was-
clue anybody else in, so you just had you two having your little private conversation.
No, we said it.
Just talking
You
above
said it
everybody
out
else.
loud. With
Didn't
what?
Bastion's
explain
gonna go
it.
back over to his spot and lay down.
Well, sorry to wake you up, Helazira. I mean, that would turn out to be nothing.
No, it's all right. Just stupid bigots, stupid torches, stupid bandit masks, stupid mindset. Blech.
Well, we'll see if they die. Now I gotta watch two different roads. So I go back to where I was sitting before and I sit back down and start watching again.
All right, I'm
Make a
gonna
perception roll.
go lie down again.
11. Looks fine.
Yep. Ala, is everybody else sleeping or?
I'm gonna roll to see if I can fall asleep.
All right.
Oh, yep, that's 19. I conk out regardless. I feel like I'm really troubled, just like really filled with heavy thoughts of the day. And I'm just sure that there's no way I'm going to fall asleep. And as soon as I turn my head set,
One of them days.
About you, Elazira?
I think I conk out pretty hard as well.
I get a feeling like with all the warrior training, Elazira is like trained to sleep like on command.
Yeah.
I've listed it as a special skill on my resume.
Iskra, what about you?
I conk out. I did not feel bad about that. They're going to be eaten by the manticore.
And definitely Sebastian.
Definitely falls asleep
Mhm.
as well as he can. Those people could have paid for us to stay, but they didn't.
Mhm. Bosch, you hear what sounds like fighting in the far, far distance. You can see a little glow from things that probably caught on fire. Yelling, screaming. Um, soon afterwards, um, or a little while afterwards, when the things calm down, you still see that glow. You see a guy come, one of the bandit guys come out of the woods. You can see he's bleeding from the mouth. He's got a
One of the
manticore
quills.
thing, yeah, like through his meaty shoulder.
So I'm gonna get up and like as when I see him coming, I'm gonna get up and like move to him. Hey man, you okay?
You're right. They did have a manticore.
Oh look, there he is. And when he turns, I'm gonna stab him up through the neck and drag his body off into the woods and leave him in there.
All right. Roll with advantage.
Goddamn.
That would be a 23 plus
Yeah.
sneak attack and yeah.
Yeah,
Get 'em.
and a crit. Yeah, you don't have to worry about rolling damage. You just
Oh. And then I'll lean down. I'll be like, first of all, you guys shouldn't have called us liars. Second of all, bigots usually meet a messy end. And then I'll drag his body off into the woods.
he slowly bleeds out.
And I go back and sit back where I was and start watching the road again.
Mhm. Um, who is next on guard?
Probably Sebastian, I think. I'll go wake him up. Hey, Sebastian, time to get up.
All right.
Get your watch.
Thank you. Do we hear anything more about our friends that decided to go fuck with a manacle?
Nope.
Hmm.
I go and lay back down.
All right.
And yeah, make perception roll, Sebastian.
How many? Or just one? You said roll, so I wasn't sure.
So make a perception roll.
I heard rolls. 17.
17. You do see that there is this kind of glow of where there is that like a fire towards the camp.
Hmm.
And it slowly dissipates. All in all, pretty quiet.
Okay. Okay.
One more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one.
Get it, Puka.
Kid, it's time for you to wake up. It's time for your power to watch.
What? Huh?
It's your time for the watch.
You got me a watch?
Mom,
Sure.
I don't want to milk the cows.
I got you a watch. It's right over here. Just sit down, and there you go. It's a watch. It's a watch. You look that way. You look that way.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. There used to be a fire over there. I suspect that's where all of our bigot friends decided to find themselves with a manacle.
Puka leans on Sebastian's shoulder and falls back asleep.
Oh,
Alazira would make
Sebastian will just let Puka be.
Oh,
Alazira sleeping. I ain't stopping this sweet moment, even if I was awake.
the dice keep watch. Or can I sleep?
Yeah, you sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to see if Puka remembers this in the morning. Rolled a natural 1. I do not.
oh.
Excellent.
A little while later, Sun starts to come up and eventually crests over as you all wake up feeling a little bit more powerful as you advance to level 3.
Yes!
Huzzah.
Is it just me? Or are you feeling like really good?
My God, that townsperson
Seems like
must
if
have
we
been worth
had
a lot
to-
of XP. I mean, what?
I feel
Huh?
like given a few weeks, if we had to, maybe months, we could kill that manticore.
Yeah, but like maybe on the way back from Sopharum, right?
Yeah.
But like Jakit is cool. What do you got against Jakit? We're down. We're
Who's
cool.
that?
The Manticore.
How
He
much
has
of your
many-
culture involves
You have a crush on a
slightly
manticore.
enslaving people? Puka.
He
I'm gonna-
offered and they accepted. We brokered a mutually beneficial agreement, and I think they're pretty lucky to have such a cool king.
I don't know. I mean, I'd go talk to Seraph again. She was cool.
I mean, sure.
But we have Sopharum to get to first.
Yeah.
That we do.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Yep.
do that.
That's fine. We do that first.
So
Yeah.
Sebastian will pack up his stuff and begin walking the road to Safam.
We're walking.
All right. You all pack up your gear. Everybody make perception rolls.
Yeah.
11.
14.
11.
Hey, twinsies.
High five.
5.
25.
Least favorite.
14?
14. Okay. Puka.
7. What's up?
I don't hear anything. Like anything.
I can hear you.
No, like I hear you and you and you and you, but I don't hear anything else.
Oh, you're saying like it's too quiet.
Very too quiet.
Usually that's when the bad guys jump out at you or something.
Are
Must
you
be
saying,
nothing.
Puka, that we're in danger?
Maybe.
Hey, bad guys. Are you going to jump at us or something?
Puka gets away from Bosch and behind a tree.
What if they're behind the tree? I say to the tree that Puka ran behind.
Yeah. Silent treatment.
Must be
Okay.
ninjas.
I would
Jumping.
say that we keep moving on the road, and Sebastian will just kind of keep walking.
I'm gonna take my great axe off my back. I'm just gonna do some cool flippy tricks with it. Like catch it. Whistle a fun tune.
I'm going to juggle some rocks.
Alzira, as you spin your axe around and stuff, you're absolutely enamored with the balance, the fact that it is lighter than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can really make this thing cruise. And you have great command over it too. Yeah, and also you can balance it on your nose.
Oh, boss, check this out.
Oh, do it. Oh, that's so cool.
There is no way that this thing should be this light.
Don't cut your nose off.
I barely have one to start with. I'm an orc, that's all.
No, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you you head south. A little while later, probably about 2 hours later, um, as you're kind of like going over hill and dale, um, you see a village ahead of you. Road goes into this small village.
Has the sound around us come back?
It wasn't like you were in a silence spell or
No,
something.
just like the animals and stuff were making noise, right?
Yeah, it wasn't even that.
Huh? Don't know what that
Something
was.
that Puka noticed. Yeah. Um,
Are there people in the town or are they frozen? Because that's a lot.
there are people in this town.
And they're moving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good. What a
Moving,
relief.
Had to
going
check,
around,
you know.
doing their own business.
As we get closer, I look over at Alzira and go, hey, I wonder if this is where those dead bandit guys came from.
Oh, maybe. Guess the population's down a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oopsies.
that's like
Hey.
natural selection, I guess.
Right? Like, we tried to warn them.
But, yeah, let's see how this goes.
Maybe they've got cheese still.
Oh, maybe.
Might be nice.
Excess goods since their population just declined.
Yeah. We'll just lighten the load a little.
Hey, John, do I know the name of this town? Because I come from a town north of here. Maybe I have heard of this one.
Yeah, but you're also far to the west of where you are right now.
Oh, yeah.
Are there signs on the road?
Yes, there is a sign as
Bigetberg.
as you head in. This place is called Grossweil.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
GRO, and then that B thing that makes a S sound.
Yeah, the double S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then WEIL.
German place.
Nah, it's like the whole country, really. All right, well, here we go to Grossville. We go walking into town.
Every time I write something in German, I have to go I before E. Okay, so it's the other way around.
Yeah, right.
Um, yeah, you go walking into town and you see people are kind of moving about and doing their business. But there seems to be a bit of tension in the air. Perception rolls, I guess.
You got it.
Or
Right.
maybe
Or-
yeah.
14 for Sebastian.
17 for Iskra.
Mhm.
14.
14. Bosch, you're muted.
18.
18.
7.
Nailed it.
Uh, Iskra and Bosch, you hear some people talking. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll be back soon. There's just a lot of things to clean up afterwards.
I look at Iskra and go, oh, yeah, it is the bigot town. Oh, okay. Well, sure.
It used to
Gross
be
and
the
gross
town.
file.
And yeah, and then that's when you notice that like the tension in town, there's a lot of people kind of like keep looking toward the road. They see somebody coming down it and they're like, oh, it's you. No, that's not who they were looking for.
Wow, so we're going to stay the night here and
Young man comes up to you and he says, pardon me, I'm just wondering if perhaps you'd seen some folks on the road.
Do you want to take
Left
good?
here last night and I haven't returned.
That's a shame.
I haven't seen anyone today.
Me neither.
Alright,
It's just been
alright.
us.
Yeah.
Would your dad go
Sorry to bother. And
Oh yeah, no, it's no
Run back.
problem, dear. Were they traveling or something?
he ran off.
Oh, never mind then.
Bet his dad went to go get milk and he's never come back.
It's oddly specific.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Kid will learn.
are we gonna stay here in this wonderful established burg, or keep moving? I wouldn't mind spending the night in an inn.
We could do that. I wouldn't mind having a nice warm bed or something like that.
And there's gonna be rooms available, certainly.
So we're gonna stay at Gross for a while.
You really have to talk to Tavian, Puka. You have a gift.
I don't know. I just like do my own thing.
He likes that too.
Hey, there's the inn.
Now let me see that pamphlet again.
Yeah, sure
Oh, cool.
enough. On the road into this town is an inn. It's a fairly decent size. This is like the King's Road, so, or the Empress's Road, I guess. People still call it the King's Road because they're used to it, but it is the main road through this area, named after King Kismet.
Aw.
In Imperia?
That's not true. That's not.
It's like, seemed weird.
And you head into the inn. The little accordion guy in the back, just kind of doing his thing, big beard.
What I'm doing is
Big
exactly
beard, small monkey.
Mhm. That lives in the beard. He's got a beard monkey.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's like the ancient guild of beard monkeys. They're very it's an ancient Empyrean tradition.
Ancient Empyrean
Beard monkeys.
beard monkey. You come into the inn, and it is, yeah, I'm gonna say it's around midday. It's around lunch. You could do with some eats, and you smell like sausages and schnitzel.
Ugh.
You see that there is as you walk through the door, you look up and there is a little like hopper. I don't know what you call it, thing for the gods, that you put over the doorway, but this one is specifically for Tavian.
Ooh,
Oh, all right.
surprising.
Yeah, I like this place already.
It's not uncommon for a tavern to have thing
Tavian?
Tavian, because he
That
is
would make sense.
the god of revels and wine and also tricksters.
Yeah.
He's also a trickster.
The hell you say?
But this one in particular. And there's a family of gnomes who appear to be running the place. Really like well kept, elegant clothes, that they're really trying hard not to let get too dirty, but they're running an inn, so they're a little bit soiled. And then there's like a couple of younger gnomes running around doing the regular chores. And
Hey there.
hello.
No,
Come in, come in. Sit yourself anywhere you like. What can I get for you today?
All of the things. We're very hungry.
All of the things.
Especially the schnitzel. That sounds real nice.
Ah, fresh.
Excellent.
I killed the goat just this morning.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's
He
a
holds
lucky
up his
day.
hands and you can see like there's blood in his fingernails.
Wow.
Huh.
So nice.
I didn't know that that's what schnitzel was. No, I did. I'm Imperian. Of course I knew what it is. I'll have all of those things and some
schnitzel, schnitzel,
and sausages.
schnitzels, and
And
sausages.
sausages.
I'll take whatever the chef's special is.
Schnitzel it is.
Hooray!
It would seem in that we're all doing the same thing.
Yeah. Ales, please.
And
as
do you have
well.
any rooms available?
I sure do, good man. I sure do. And this place is like it's like a roadhouse. Like it is a large inn that, and you would know, Bosch, in Imperia, that the crown actually like funds a lot of these places and in these small towns and then along the road so that people have places. Like your characters may not know, or wherever you are from, the roads are not as nice as they are here. They are so well kept.
It's like Roman.
Yes, exactly what it is. And this inn is huge and almost like a hunting lodge. It's got all sorts of antlers and stuff for the chandelier.
We're gonna need a couple rooms and food. I think we got enough for all that, don't we, Sebastian?
Enough coin, I would imagine that we do.
Wonderful.
This is so big.
I mean, I got 16 coin and we have 9 in potty pool.
I don't know. I never
Most of
looked
mine
in
have.
the bag to see how much they actually gave us.
You want to
How
look?
much are rooms?
I do. I will look.
You can't find the bag.
Oh, it's-
How much are rooms?
Give me one
Normal
second.
rooms amount of money.
Puka's never seen something so big and so lavish in his whole life.
Yeah, there are like big cushy chairs. There's just like the oldest man you've ever seen. He's like nothing but wrinkles and white hair, and he's smoking a pipe. He doesn't even appear to have eyes.
Puka
It's like a Sharpay.
Yeah,
into a little chibi version of himself with little star eyes like Steven Universe, and it's just like
They
And, like,
use antlers in all of their decorating.
everything, like he's touching the leather on the chairs and he's wrapping himself in a blanket and he's sitting by the fire, and all of this is happening like very quickly.
like an 8-year-old at Circus Circus.
Hey, Puka, they use antlers in all of their decorating.
It's
Um,
invigorating.
It's this place is 2 gold a night for like a nice room. And then they have some like not as nice rooms that go to 1 gold and down to 2 silver. And they have 1 room that costs 10 gold. That is like basically the top floor.
Penthouse, huh?
I think that we get some of the cheaper rooms. Yeah.
We do not need to spend money for fancy things.
I'll take the 10 gold room.
It's already in front of you and he's putting down his money first.
Fight.
What money? Sleight of
What?
hand check.
Stop.
Jesus Christ. 26.
Disadvantage. That should be with disadvantage because I'm actively looking at you.
Okay. 19.
Against what do I have to roll?
Perception.
Perception.
perception. Like I think I'm actually doing it in front of you. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like,
What is this?
and nothing in my hands.
Yeah, it's that like
17 plus
magic.
6. That's a 23.
So you watch.
Wow! And slaps his hand away.
wow. Fine, you take the room. God.
I'll take one of the 2 gold rooms, please.
Yeah, I'll take one of those too. He's very vicious. I go over to the kid is really kind of cruel. He hit my hand.
Oh, Bosh, I'm so sorry.
I know. It's very disheartening. I
You
sure
are
hope
fair and square.
I sure hope nothing bad happens to him anon.
I'm going to be hanging out in one of these big old fancy chairs.
John Sebastian will take one of the 2 silver piece rooms.
All right.
What are you looking for, Sebastian?
Spending 10 gold on a stupid room.
Puka
sorry,
does
Bosh,
not
what'd you say?
understand budgeting.
I see you like looking for.
Puka's
I'm like, what are you
17.
looking for?
Oh, nothing. I just I misplaced one of my well, one of my little bullet pouches. That's all. I was trying to figure out
Oh,
what
okay.
the heck that was.
Oh,
You need those to make the gun go boom.
I do.
it's a shame.
His
I-
chain, wild chain, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, listen, it's Oompa music night.
I don't know what that is.
It's the music that goes
Every
Oompa.
night is Oompa.
Hey!
Here's
It's like
your
the whole
schnitzel
crowd.
and sausages. I have also brought you some frites.
Ah. Oh, and can we get the dark mustard?
Ah, yes, of course we have. And he lifts up his apron, and he's got like on a side here, he has like 6 different kinds of mustard that he pops up, puts on the table.
I love Imperia.
What a lovely place.
And of course, the complimentary bowl of pickled cabbage.
Oh yeah, the red kind. That's the best kind.
Mhm.
Red cabbage is so good, though. It's
Oh, I love it so
fantastic.
much. Ugh.
I had this when I was in Prague and obsessed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially if you get it with like nice cloves and stuff like that, like a nice spice one. Oh, so good.
Tavian, or oh my god, I keep saying Tavian because you said Tavian so many times. So
Is he here?
Puka is
That's just Tavian working his magic.
Puka's dancing to the music while eating a schnitzel with one hand and drinking a beer with the other. And he's like, guys, my room came with beer.
My room came with beer.
You enjoy that 10 gold room.
Yes, enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm
I'm just
water.
Hey, we still have a bunch of magic items in Party Pool that we have no idea what they do.
It's true.
I can identify them if I weren't drunk.
So there's a magic
Always.
belt, a bone wand, and a spider amulet.
I'm sure that's
I
nothing.
thought the bone wand we already identified and was not magical.
No, that's the other one.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's Katrina's wand that's just a stick,
Yeah.
and then there's a curvy finger bone wand that's magic.
Right.
That is.
Gotcha, gotcha.
We have a list of things that are not magic, just creepy.
I love
Great
that we have
list.
a list of that and not just one thing.
There's a bunch of them. The small Katerina doll, a severed toe, ogre toe in a jar. There
Mhm.
was a bunch of live spiders. I don't know if they're live anymore. A small music box filled with baby teeth.
How we used the spiders.
We used some spiders.
Mm.
So there's probably not 20 left. There's probably less than that.
Yeah. But like,
Not just any teeth, baby teeth, celebrity baby teeth.
oh
But
god.
it's like my favorite medieval reliquary is the skull of Jesus as a baby. Now, let that wash over you for a second. That is a actual medieval relic that people like came to churches to worship. at.
Yeah,
The
probably
skull of Christ as a
people
child.
died on their way to see it.
Yes.
Mm.
Because clearly he shoved off those skulls like a snake. Because that's how people do things.
That's right. He needed a new one.
Is that
It's his
not?
baby one was too small.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
So once Puka sobers up, we'll have him identify the 3 items that we still have to identify.
in the party pool.
Yeah, you need to find somebody to identify those.
Can Puka do it?
Nope. Not unless
It-
Puka has the identify spell.
Oh, you can't do the arcana thing?
You can tell that they're magic. But that was
Yeah.
one of the house rules we talked about before starting the camp.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe
Um,
there's someone in town.
It is
I have
gross vile,
I have
though.
created the superstructure for you all to make sure that you can do these things. It's just going to be a little bit harder this campaign than last one.
No, that's fair.
Is there a
Um,
way, John, that we would know that how we would ask for something like this? Like in the world now that mages are sort of suppressed, would we go to a place that has like an artificer or like a cleric and that would provide like
A wise man, a witch,
yeah, probably in a period it's probably more like a priest, right? Or like a
probably not a priest,
like a alchemist.
maybe an alchemist. But a hermit outside of town, perhaps.
Because in a magic society, would they have someone like in towns providing like potions and like things, or is that basically the domain of clerics?
They might have somebody in town making potions and stuff, but that's just a potion maker. They're not necessarily somebody who
As identified.
they could. But I would imagine one of you would probably know what sort of thing to ask for.
Which one of us?
Probably being Empyrean, the one Empyrean in this group,
Yeah. Okay.
you would probably know.
So I'll go up to the gnome
A
at some point.
sage, something like that.
Yeah.
ooh, yeah.
What's the gnome's name? Didn't hear he introduced himself, but I missed it.
I don't think you ever asked his name.
No.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
Maxie Speckle.
Ah, Master Speckle. I'm Bosch Narwig from up in the Wankendorf way.
Ah, good to meet you, Bosch.
You too. Hey, is there someone here in town of the sage-ish persuasion, or perhaps an alchemist? We have in need of, a potion type of thing. Or maybe some lore.
Somebody who knows lore, eh? There is a strange woman lives outside of town. You could
Is it lore or lore?
Laura? You're
I don't
asking
know.
for Laura, right?
Uh-oh.
Is she here? Yeah, if I can get directions, that'd be helpful.
Yes. I almost called her Mina.
Nothing, I don't, we don't want any trouble, you understand. None of the above board, so to speak.
No trouble at all. She keeps to herself mostly, comes into town and gets supplies, leaves again, sometimes talks to herself, and bit of a strange individual, but you could seek her out. She lives just beyond the cemetery.
Riverbed?
Just
Okay.
beyond the riverbed. The cemetery.
Cool. Oh, that's great. Yeah, thanks
Her
kindly.
name is Hannah.
Hannah.
Hanne.
Honey. Honey.
Maybe we'll visit Hani tomorrow. We'll go after the schnitzel digest.
Oh, you want to You want to give it some time.
Oh, I know.
Work its way through. It really greases up the system, keeps everything regular.
I can tell you, this is the best schnitzel I've had.
Oh, why? Thank you. It is an old family recipe.
Cool. Stacy.
So I have my own room, or am I sharing a room?
Oh, I'm not sharing.
That's up to you.
I think that they said basically that they gave pricing, and then you could
Yeah.
choose the room that you'd. I mean, Sebastian chose the
Going to
cheap
get a
one.
cheap room. I just
Or,
need a bed.
or if you wanted to room together, it's all up to you.
After everything that happened today, Sebastian, I don't think it'd be a good idea for you and I to room together for suspicion's sake.
I would say that would be wise, but then again, I don't really care.
And it's not
Transitory
because I
time.
think you're so old. Just to be clear,
Excuse me,
you're a very attractive goblin, and I'm sure you were even more attractive when you were my age.
Hobgoblin.
I don't think he's a goblin. They're shorter.
Hobgoblin. I'm sorry.
Are
There's
the tips touching?
There's a pretty
Now,
firm difference.
geese.
Oh God. Ugh.
Alozira, I am at least 10 years younger than him.
So you're saying there's hope.
Yeah.
He's very attractive.
I'm just
But I
gonna.
am...
He's available. I mean, if you don't count the book.
Actually, we don't know if he's available. Are you available, Sebastian?
I don't understand how this matters at all.
Do you have a lover?
We're just asking because we're curious about you.
I don't think he and the book have had time to get physical yet.
I rolled for
Oh,
drunken.
I've seen him finger those
and I
pages.
rolled an 18, and Puka at this point
Oh,
throws
that's
his
good.
arm over Sebastian and goes, "Hobgoblin, more like handsome goblin, am I right?"
I
Hashtag wingman.
no.
Russian
I do not have some sort of lover as you are meaning to inquire about. No, I do not.
That is a shame.
He's one of
I
them
am
big
not
lovers.
fucking this book either. I don't understand exactly.
Can he say that just a little too loud at this inn?
The music stops.
Yeah.
Hey, what you do in the privacy of these rooms is up to you. We burn the sheets after every stay.
Wow, that
Wow.
sounds
That makes me feel
expensive.
far more comfortable. Ugh. Right.
Okay. Well,
So you're saying
There's a chance.
love is in the air.
and I assume because this is German coded, there's sausages everywhere. I'm gonna
Oh,
grab
yeah.
a fork, stab it in a sausage, and say, "Sure."
And then I'm going to lean over to Sebastian and go, "Oh, baby. Check that out."
Puka is still hanging on Sebastian and
I-
just whispers to him,
I
I
can
got
see
a
how there
nice
would be many
curve
people who would
there.
hunger for such attention.
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
It
Puka
was
bought the
supposed to
10
be
gold.
intimidating.
That's me. I'll do that.
Hey, look. The kid's coming on to you, too. You got a plethora of choices.
I one time heard about this whole story about the story called Teeth. That was not
Not them horror stories.
I can confirm that story with the right device can be made true.
disturbing.
She's not lying. I've heard about
Just
it.
need some spikes and a cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a dirty 20 sleight of hand to stick my finger up Sebastian's nose while he's talking.
My nose?
You notice it.
You nosed his it.
What are you doing?
How many beers have you had?
A quarter.
You haven't even finished that jar.
Oh, Puka, you poor little lightweight.
Oh,
I would like to point out the last time Puka got drunk, he did jump through a window.
We'll be passed out for days.
Literally
Days.
jumped out a second-story window and hit the ground.
Well, we're gonna have to move him to a cheaper room tomorrow. But what he'll be unconscious, so it'll be easier to move him.
I mean,
Fantastic.
Bosch, at this point, he might not even make it up to the room, and then therefore it would be open for you to have.
I'm so open.
Maybe only to you, Sebastian. But I think I would not deprive the kid of his hard-earned 10 gold room. Even unconscious, the kid should enjoy it. Perhaps you should lead him up there.
I'm sure he won't do anything with your nose again.
It's true.
Not
I
your
would not
nose.
deprive anybody of their hard work money.
Iskra, you and Sebastian could help the kid up the stairs.
No, I'm
Well-
Elazir and I will hold the table.
Yeah.
She's pretty, but she's mean.
Some people are into that kind of thing.
It's true.
Puka, I'm leading you up to your bed.
Remember,
Oh,
flump
okay.
is your safe word.
The sound, you don't say it, you just flump.
Yeah, yeah.
Sebastian, we do not care if you go that way. But I would remind you, this one is underage.
Not in a medieval
You
society.
Under
Are a
what age?
senior citizen in this group.
Oh my God.
Sorry, you are the oldest, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know you were Spanish. Senor
If there were-
citizen.
If there was food, if
Senor.
there was rotten food, I would throw it as a projectile straight to your face. But all the food here is so delicious.
mean,
I wouldn't dare
I'm
wait.
like
But the
30.
wisdom from growing
That's
old
right.
tells you not to, right?
I am not old.
You're like
I'm not
28,
old.
right?
Sebastian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's like 35.
Oh, okay.
He's a year older than Bosch.
I feel that.
Look, orcs age differently, all right? I became an adult when I was 12. I'm like 17. So,
Yeah, you don't look a day over 15.
And I'm almost as old as she is, so yeah.
I'm moisturized though, and I can hold my beer.
And Puka, you're getting older as it happens right now. The more that you drink, the more that you get old.
Hey, Puka, you're older than you've ever been. And now you're even older. And now you're even older. And now you're even older still.
And now we're going. And now we're going.
The longer the Bosch keeps saying that, it keeps hitting Puka freshly every single time he says it. It's like he's hitting a reset button on Puka's brain.
Look, you've broken the kid.
It's a gift.
I'm not convinced the kid was whole to begin with.
Oh no.
So they go upstairs and I look over at Elazir. I'm like, so do you think it's like a weird threesome sort of a thing? I never really quite got the whole
still fear
dynamic.
I did not go up with them.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, teach their own, right?
I don't say that to Tiffany. I think Bosch says to Iskra, oh no, yeah, you did.
He's narrating again. Who is listening to us?
From upstairs, you just hear echoing down the staircase Puka yell, "And bring that pretzel!"
Right, so
As the night goes on, or the afternoon goes on.
Right, this is
like
midday.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. It is 2:00 in the afternoon.
Hmm.
But hey, you've
So
been,
we take it easy for a while.
Yeah.
That's sort of what we're saying.
it's been a hard few days. You all could use like just a regular ass long rest.
Yep.
Hmm.
Which you will get here. You get a long rest in a safe location.
Yay.
Get everything back. Somebody had I believe Iskra actually had some exhaustion. Yeah, exhaustion. You will feel that
Exhaustion.
as well. Yeah, most of you end up sleeping for a good 12 hours or so. Like once you actually all kind of get to sleep and the drink has kicked in.
Oof. Yes, please.
And we level up.
And you level up to level 3 again.
Into
Level 3.
again.
So excited to be level 3.
It's
Um,
rad.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh
bounce
no,
off.
now I have to choose what meta magic. I'm gonna do this another time.
Oh, I get to choose my sacred oath.
Ooh.
That's
you-
fun.
Do y'all mind if we pause here? Just because I have to check in with my girlfriend about we're in the midst of buying house stuff, so we were kind of like communicating about
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buying a house?
buying a house. It's a whole thing. And I'm actually really lucky because she's the only one who really has money saved up for that kind of thing. I just have debt. And she wants me to be a part of that. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we love a partner who guides real estate. It's great, trust me.
Yeah. So
Very nice.
Cool.
cool. All right. Well, good luck with the fires and stuff. Hope they.
Yeah.
Did-
I've been a
what
little
did you-
distracted because I'm getting all kinds of notifications because they're a little
Yeah.
complicated.
Same.
If you are able and if you have time, please update us if there's a status change.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna make sure we have everything, so if we need to go, we can get out in under 15. So,
Cool. Make sure you find your pets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Brian, you're the one most likely to get a Brian, do you have a bedroom for
Yeah, it
two
will be
cats
interesting
and
with
a
your cat and my
baby?
4 dogs.
Yeah, no, my cat who is so afraid of dogs that one time I had to hold him trembling because a Dachshund walked through the room. A Dachshund walked through the room. No. We would get a hotel or something.
Yeah. Be safe. Huddle around the air purifiers.
Yep. Will do. Bye.
I know it's in the midst of stuff, but Happy New Year, you all.
Yeah, happy New
Yeah.
Year.
Yeah.
Here.
Happy New Year.
Look at
Yeah.
it.
It's a session 13, so it's lucky.
That's right.
Yeah.
Session 13? I only uploaded 10.
I have them written down. Although you may not have counted some of the side ones when I wasn't around.
Oh, and we had that half one that was there for like
That
3
one
days.
was uploaded too.
It was like an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed one.
Eh.
Or
Yeah.
maybe did you count like the started the campaign sessions?
Session 0.
Right. So I'm not counting session 0. And this would be 11 for me.
When I missed 2 session time.
When you missed 2, so that would be
Yeah, but I skipped them.
oh
It's on 11. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
Maybe I miscounted and I didn't upload some of them.
yeah. Who knows?
I have the
Um,
dates of the ones I have written down, and I know I missed 2 besides that.
All right. Well,
And yeah, so next time you all finally get
Hey, Tony.
Hello.
Hi, Tony.
child.
Baby.
This is the
Happy
first
New
time
Year,
I've seen a
Tony.
child in person.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hello, new
Hey.
person.
Hello, new person.
Next time,
Yeah.
next game, we all get to meet Hana,
Yeah.
the recluse, outside of Grossvile.
And I'm sure
yeah.
I'm sure that will go swimmingly.
She sounds
So
pleasant.
far, everything's gone pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get her some kind of offering.
Oh, well, he's wearing some schnitzel.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah, seems like the least we get. All right, lovely people.
Always
Go
good to
about your
join you.
businesses.
I'm gonna level up once we're off this call.
Yep.
Yeah.
You too.
Have a good night, friends.
Good night. Good night.